And now I'd like to introduce a survivor, to Diana Garlington, who is an Everytown Survivor Fellow.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am not here today to just deliver you another speech. I am here to demand action. We are in a moment where 19 children, 2 adults in Texas, 10 black men and women in New York, with one being an 86 elder. We should not have to live in fear. We should not have to wonder if we're going to live in an environment where gunshots are going to ring out. We should not be afraid to go to a grocery store. We should not be afraid to send our children to school. This can happen anywhere. This can happen in our own backyard. When our children die, we die too. Enough is enough. We demand a future free from gun violence. We don't want to continue to hear the same thoughts and prayers are with you. That does not save lives, and it does not change the laws. High-capacity magazines, assault weapons, unsecured guns, and gun violence in our communities of color underscore the urgent need for action. For one entire decade, as a gun violence survivor, mother, and advocate, I have stood up and fought to combat and curb these senseless acts of violence. It's time for the General Assembly, our senators, and all who have authority to stand up and bring these bills for a vote. We must safely protect law-abiding gun owners who have the right to defend themselves. We must protect our children and our future. If we truly value the lives of all, it's time to do something. We will not be slaughtered and left as a number. We deserve to live our lives in peace and free. So today, I am calling to action, once again asking our General Assembly, our senators, and all who are in authority, stand up, do what's right. We can no longer sit back and wait for these laws to be passed. 19 children were slaughtered. We're not going to wait for another 19. Thank you.
We are going to close our event with the last speaker, Jennifer Boylan from Moms Demand Action.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Jennifer Boylan, and I'm a volunteer leader with Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America. Today, we have heard from many lawmakers and elected officials. I'm so grateful to have them here by my side, fighting for better gun laws here in Rhode Island. But my perspective is first and foremost as a mother. And the Rhode Island mothers are not okay. They are crying while watching the nightly news for children in Uvalde, Texas, for the families in Buffalo, New York, hiding their tears from their children. And mothers are crying in their pillows for children of families right here in Rhode Island who have lost their lives to gun violence. Mothers of Essence T. Crystal, who was 21, Shamika Barros, who was 21, Nyasia Williams-Thomas, who was 17, Stephen Latimer, 23, Dylan Beans, who was only 15, the family of Daniel O'Neill, he was 22, Jimmy Pagano, he was 44, Allison Dos Reis, she was 37, Tatiana Francois, she was 19, and the list goes on and on and on. Those are Rhode Islanders. Rhode Island fathers are not okay. Rhode Island teachers are not okay. The sense of fear and loss is in the air, it's on social media, and it's in conversations everywhere. So I have some messages for people who perversely put the right to bear arms above the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. To those who say it should be harder to enter a building than to buy an AR-15, I say no. To those who say our current gun laws are enough, I say no. To those who weaponize mental illness as an excuse to forgo tougher gun laws, I say no. To those who expect teachers to be armed when their job is simply to educate, I say no. To those who feel that 18-year-olds who can't buy cigarettes, a Sudafed, or a beer should be able to buy an AR-15, I say no. And to those that feel that not having a single point of entry is why children and teachers in the Robb Elementary School were shot to death, I say no. To those who say, but Chicago, or criminals don't follow laws, I say no. To those who say we need to hold these bills for further study, I say no. 10 years. It's been 10 years. That is long enough. No more studying. It is time to vote on all 5 gun bills. All the bills. I have 10 years of anger here. I've been doing this for far too long. I want to thank everyone for coming, and now it's time for everyone to go into the State House and let all these lawmakers who didn't join us outside today know exactly how we feel. Let's go in, let's make some noise, let's send them a message. Time for a vote. Time for a vote. Time for a vote. Time for a vote. Thank you.